some reason, the Breakfast Club is where everybody stopped for the fucking black vote. A radio station that probably looped the same 20 fucking songs, you dig, over and over about nothing but bullshit is fucking the political compass for fucking black fucking awareness or some bullshit for the black vote, motherfucker. Anyway, before we get to this bullshit, I want to say shout out to everybody who been subscribing, goddamn it. If you new here, you should know, I'ma let you know, goddamn it. What we do here is we let you hear some bullshit and we block talk break that shit down, goddamn it. I'm at 998. We trying to get the 1K before the fucking night over, goddamn it. And I've been making this video. Y'all don't know how many motherfucking edits I done did, goddamn it. It's 1 a.m., but fuck that. We about to get it cracking right now. What happened on this motherfucking video is with Charlamagne the God and Kamala Harris, you dig, as she stops by the Breakfast Club. He asked her the first question, because I'm skimming through all the bullshit of the, oh, it's Kamala Harris and you here again and all of that bullshit. He said, do you have what it takes, you dig, to take on Donald Trump? And she like, hell yeah, listen to her.
But there's also what's at stake is about the future of our country. So on the first piece of it, it's going to be about having somebody on that stage in the general election who will know how to competently prosecute the case against former U.S. Donald Trump.
You know how to prosecute people.
As far as I'm concerned,
yeah,
he's got a long rap
especially
sheet
black people.
plenty of evidence. And the way that I talk about it is this.
He got a long rap sheet, huh?
Part of it is I had the experience going after the big banks who preyed on homeowners. The African-American community across this country was devastated by that foreclosure crisis.
Hold up. Y'all heard that bullshit? She said the African American community was devastated by that foreclosure crisis. No, it wasn't, because y'all was never giving us no motherfucking loans for no homes. You don't give us loans for banks. You don't give us loans for shit, goddammit. Who y'all was giving them loans to was illegal immigrants who came across and magically had a nice home in these nice middle class neighborhoods and a nice pickup truck and this, that, and the fucking third, goddammit, and had their little startup business. Don't act like that shit hugely affected us, goddammit. The only time you went after us was when it was time to lock people up, goddammit, and you only had one little rehabilitation program about help the black boys or some bullshit. But she just bullshitting, but let's keep listening to her ass.
I took them on M1. I have the experience of going after big oil companies, taking them on and winning when they have been polluting communities and neighborhoods. I have the experience of going after for-profit colleges that were preying on our schools.
Come on, Kamala, with the bullshit.
What predators look like, and we have a predator living in the White House. Donald Trump has predatory instincts and a predatory nature. And here's the thing about predators. By their very nature, they prey on the vulnerable.
Like black people, like you do.
On those they perceive to be weak. They prey on those who need help and are often desperate for help. And I've successfully taken that on my entire career, and I can take this one on. And then it's about turning the page. We can talk about that in terms of...
Yeah, turn the page with your lame, hop-around-ass answer, goddammit. Please turn the page.
Fighting for that. Fighting for what we can see, what we believe can be, unburdened by what has been.
So you feel he should be prosecuted?
I believe that the policies of this administration should be prosecuted. I believe that...
Y'all hear that bullshit? That dude said, since you talked about this rap sheet, well, his fake ass, don't think I give a fuck about him or anybody on this whack ass panel, you did. He says, do you think he should be prosecuted? She just not talked about all of the fucked up policies, right? Oh, he is a predator. He doing all type of shit. But her response is to fucking prosecuting his ass on this bullshit is, I think we should prosecute his policies. How the fuck you gonna prosecute policies, goddamn? What the fuck is you talking about? I think we should prosecute his policies. Then she gonna hop into some bullshit about babies, this, that, and the third. Let's let her continue, y'all.
When you put babies in cages...
No, babies in cages. It's time to talk about the immigrants. Boy, she always talk about them.
Benefits the top 1% and the biggest corporations in this country, to the point that 60 corporations last year, the biggest, paid no taxes. Meanwhile, you got farmers in Iowa who got soybeans rotting in bins because of his so-called trade policy. He said he was going to come in and help working people. He's helped the top 1% of the biggest corporations Meanwhile, some estimate that as many as 700,000 auto workers will going to lose their
Hey,
job
with
before the
this
end of the
bullshit. See,
There is a
she can
long,
name other
long
people.
rap sheet.
I'd love to see crowds screaming, lock him up at your at your rallies. Remember they was doing that thing?
Nobody gonna try to get that boy locked up. First of all, Democrats is opposed to even impeaching him. Ain't nobody gonna lock him up. Did they lock Hillary up? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, Charlamagne. But he be pandering his ass off. It's almost like he want a job with Kamala Harris, if you ask me.
Hillary locked her
They
up.
did that. They're still doing it at his rallies.
They should.
They're still doing that at his rallies.
Your people should do that at yours. Lock him up.
Well,
Did
we
you see his
touched
tweet?
on a lot of things just now.
Hold on, did you see his tweet when he said
Come on.
about the kids in cages? It was like, well, if you don't want to be in cages, you shouldn't come here.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing.
Let's stop that right there. Y'all see that they've been talking about this kids in cages shit like quickly, goddamn it. They ain't even asked her about kids in cages and she already brung it up. Now he done brought it all into the questioning. Kids in cages, kids in cages. That relates to immigrants, right? Illegal immigrants. Let's keep going.
But it's not only crazy. Like, let's really break this down. Because I believe there's so
Oh,
much
we gonna
about
block talk, break it
policy
down.
that, people can get into these intellectual conversations. But what is this really, what's really happening with real people behind this? And so
Come on with the bullshit.
Is this.
I'm sorry, y'all.
So, a mother, a father, living in what have been
I'm gonna pause it right there. My bad. Just to let y'all, just to point something out. Cause if you new here, this what the fuck we do here. We listen to shit and we block talk, break it down. Y'all notice whenever she in some type of bind or some shit, or whenever she have a question that she won't dance around, she come up with some story or something. There's a starving mother on the street, and I was that girl, Joe Biden, and all of that. I just want y'all to pay attention to her little style, cause I'm on to your bullshit. Keep going.
described as the murder capitals of the world, decides to pay a perfect stranger, a coyote, to transport their child out of the country of origin,
Transport their
entire
child.
country of Mexico, facing unknown peril. Why would that parent do that?
Why would that
It
be?
is because that
Tear
parent
jerker, they
knows
call it.
in her heart, in his heart, that for that child to stay where they are is going to be worse. So, what does this government and
I
this
wish y'all could
president
see her face,
when they arrive
but I don't
at
want to get the
our
stripe.
border, instead of what's supposed to be America's strong arms,
Hmm.
embracing those who are fleeing harm, he says, go back to where you came from.
Kamala Harris is talking like she's surprised by that. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I was born during the times where they used to tell the little stories about the immigrants came on a raft and they saw the Statue of Liberty and they knew that they had arrived at freedom and they was gonna get a nice blanket and this, that, and the third. Remember that, y'all? Anybody remember that? Them stories they used to tell about the Italian immigrants and the Irish and them, but not these immigrants. They running across the border, lock them up. But don't think I'm here to cape for no motherfucking immigrants. I'm just pointing that out, goddamn it. Press play.
That is immoral, and it violates who we say we are as a country based on our morals, our principles, and our values. And it needs to end, and we need a new president.
Can you break something down for me? When it comes to President Obama, they always talk about how he deported more illegal immigrants than any
What he did.
president, and they show pictures of the conditions of the border when he was in the White House. What's the difference?
Well, first of all, President Obama understood in a very brilliant.
You know she gonna bounce around that. She love
that when
Obama.
The President of the United States has a microphone in front of her. It should be used in a way that is about elevating public discourse. It should be in a way that is about treating people with respect and giving them dignity.
Y'all notice that she said when you mic'd up, you supposed to be this way, all of these elegant ways. Let's rewind that.
And it should be used in a way that is about elevating public discourse. It should be in a way that is about treating people with respect and giving
When
them
you're mic'd up.
and lifting people up. This guy is all about thinking that power is about beating people down. He doesn't understand what we know. The real
See,
side
it's easy
strength of
for them to drag him,
is
y'all.
your
That's why I
ability
ain't
to
saying
follow
nothing.
up. So the difference, let's just start there, is with tone and perspective on the issue of immigration. I
The issue of immigration. Y'all notice we've been talking about immigration a whole lot. We only 6 minutes through this bullshit. Let's go.
do not question Barack Obama's perspective.
We know you ain't gonna question him at all.
I believe
You ain't gonna
a
question him.
humanitarian who understands that we need to have border protection, but we also are a country that has said that we will give you refuge if you are fleeing harm. And so that's a major difference between President Obama and the current occupant.
That wasn't even a question.
Families apart, because from my understanding, I thought
Look,
President Barack
more
Obama
immigration,
was
y'all.
separating children from their families. That's right, and there were also policies under the Obama administration that the Trump administration has ended that were about allowing the families to go through a process not in a cage, not in a private detention facility, where they would go through the asylum process, but they wouldn't be locked up like they're criminals. That's not how this administration.
Well, how the fuck was they going through the process? Y'all, how the fuck was they going through the process? She said they got to stay together and they went through the process, but not locked up like criminals. So you telling me they got to stay where the fuck they was and they appeared to court and shit and then got legally motherfucking deported? If he deported more people than Trump, so you telling me they stayed home? Or did he lock the family up together and then they was legally deported? So you telling me that, oh, they got to stay together and they wasn't in prison. Get the fuck out of here, Kamala Harris. Y'all, we just got to listen to the bullshit with them. But they've been talking about these immigrants for a long time. I wonder what the next question going to be about, if we ever get to anything but illegal immigrants and caged fucking kids, because that's all we keep hearing. Let's go.
In Miami. So the next morning, I went down to a place in Florida called Homestead. And in Homestead, Florida,
Come on now.
there is a private detention facility that is currently housing 2,700
More
children.
tearjerkers, y'all. Another
So
tearjerker.
we get there. Now, I am a member of the United States Senate. I'm on the Senate Intelligence Committee. I'm on the
We
Senate
don't
Homeland
care.
Security
I don't
Committee.
care
In
about
addition,
none of that bullshit,
they
y'all.
would not let
But we just going through it to Block Talk
us
break down the whole interview. Whoever don't stick around, fuck it. You can get the fuck you
go
did.
inside to see what
This
was
for the
going
real
on in the
ones.
detention facility. They're
And I'm speaking over her because she's saying nothing but fluff, y'all. She said they didn't let them go inside the damn detention facility. And you can feel free to go back and watch this shit your goddamn self. I just don't like to chop shit up. That way people say, oh, you took the shit out of context. That way we listen to the whole thing straight through. We could chop it up straight through and get the whole goddamn context.
being paid by American tax dollars, but it's a private detention facility. So there are a couple of points here. One, a private detention facility. Let's talk about the business model.
Y'all want to skip
There's
through
some
this?
people making a lot of money.
This immigration talk? I wonder how many times we could press skip through a 5-second skip and she still be talking about immigration, y'all.
So they wouldn't let us in.
We should
So
try
I walked
that.
down the road and got on a ladder. And then climbed up that ladder to look over the fence. And what I saw were these
What did you see? Oh,
lined up in single
she
file
went out of her way, y'all.
being walked into bed.
I'm gonna pause it right there. She went out of her way. Kamala Harris got on a ladder and on a fence to see what was happening to them immigrants, boy. She goes out of the way and she specifically named them immigrants, goddamn it. Not immigrants of color, not none of that bullshit. Not immigrants from a southern region, none of them little words that they like to use for us. But she'll hop on the gate for them, goddamn it. Let's keep going.
Barracks. These children have done nothing wrong.
Them,
And you know what is always
them.
being lost?
She said them churn done nothing wrong. Them churn came over here illegally. You can try to sugarcoat it or talk about it any kind of way you want, but you just told us that the kid's mother paid a coyote, which is a person who smuggles people illegally across the country. So that means they were smuggled across the country lines illegally. They committed a crime. What you mean they didn't do nothing wrong? They in jail because they committed a motherfucking crime, whether they kids or not. You know, rather the conditions inhumane or not, they did do something. They came to this motherfucker illegally. God damn it. Keep going.
Lost in this conversation because it's been going on now for 2+ years is the trauma. You and I have talked about this many times. The trauma
Heartstrings, tearjerker.
children. And the other thing you should know about what's going on in Homestead and other places, many of them, their parents are outside, on the other side of that fence, wanting their babies.
Tearjerker.
So,
The
President,
babies.
Point about
Oh.
the Obama administration. At least the
Oh,
Obama
back to the Obama shit.
they were allowed to be together as a family.
How'd that go? Look.
And
My
actually
bad.
had higher returns on the number of people who would show up for the proceedings when you treated people with humanity.
Because at the end of the day, these are still human beings. These are children. These are
People was showing up to get deported. That's bullshit, y'all.
That's supposed to be starting on Sunday. So what?
I'm going to press pause, y'all, right there. Just to let y'all know we still talking about immigration and migrants and caged babies and shit, and we 10 minutes in.
Can be done about this?
What can be done about this?
Senate, like what can be done?
Well, there are couple things. I mean, one
Immigrants,
is that-
goddamn.
and all of your listeners, support those community-based organizations that are giving assistance to the families. Support those nonprofit legal organizations that are providing legal assistance to the families to help them go through a process.
Do that for the immigrants, y'all.
And very difficult to understand because they're not entitled to have lawyers.
Because we could name them. We could name the immigrants
You
and
know,
they
these
specific
churches and community
problems. We
organizations
could talk
and
about
nonprofits
that.
are doing all this work. So
It's not
support them.
divisive.
It is also about saying to your members of Congress and to the members of your senators, stand up, speak up. This is a violation of our morals and our principles and our
We
values.
still
It's
talking about
supposed to be
immigration,
safe
y'all.
there.
If you just not tuning in, goddamn.
We need a new president. And it's going to be about this election in 2020 because elections matter. You know, look, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Oh, don't hate the player, hate the game. Did y'all just hit her? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Do she ever say that on CNN, y'all? You think she'll do that on MSNBC, y'all? You think she'll go on Fox talking about don't hate the player, hate the game? But she at the Breakfast Club. It's time to don't hate the player, hate the game. You dig? It ain't time for her to talk about black issues. She's still here talking about motherfucking immigrants, immigration, babies, cage monkeys, every fucking thing else but black people, black conditions. God damn it. These fucked up public schools, god damn it. She ain't talking about none of that. These police murdering us. None of that, y'all. None of that today. But let's go.
When you win an election,
Yes, I'm getting heated up.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
that's a
That's
real
what I'm
thing.
scared.
Y'all heard that? In case you didn't, Charlamagne said, how can you win with Russian interference? Russian interference. And every time y'all hear Russian interference, I don't care if you watching this and you agree or fucking disagree with me, goddammit. Whenever you hear Russian interference, that should be a slap in your face, Americans or whoever, goddammit. Because what they saying is, whatever you read, you agree to, motherfucker. You just believe it. If you saw 10 robots post that Kamala Harris is Asian, you just gonna fucking believe it because you're a stupid, uneducated American or you're a stupid, uneducated black person, goddammit. Because whatever these robots tweet, they're gonna believe it. It influenced the American public. Motherfucker, nobody cared about Benghazi if that's what y'all trying to talk about with Hillary. Black people didn't care about that. We didn't vote for her because she 3 strikes Hillary. And we tired of bullshitting with y'all, goddammit. That's why. Let's continue because I digress.
Scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you
Let's repeat the question, y'all, just so y'all hear.
Win an election, you get to set the rules.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's a
That's
real
what I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you, fight against that?
How do you fight
You are
Russia?
Absolutely right. So, again, as a
They
member
talking
of the
about
Senate
me.
Intelligence Committee, I will tell you that we should believe
Us.
exactly what the intelligence community has told us, which is Russia did interfere in the election of the President of the United States in 2016. Listen to what Christopher Wray has told us, who is the current head of the FBI, that 2020, we all should have good reason to know might be worse than 2016. And here's the
Whenever they talking about this bullshit, worse than what? Because every time they talk about how the Russians interfered, they talking about Benghazi. What happened at Benghazi? I already told y'all, black people don't give a fuck about what happened at Benghazi. What else did the Russians do? Say, oh, did they point out what the fuck we already knew? That she was 3 strikes Hillary? She was down for the cause Hillary? Do you know, y'all understand what I'm saying? She was just a terrible candidate. We don't fuck with her. We not fucking with none of you false promises as Democrats. Y'all still don't get it. They still don't get it, y'all.
thing, and here's the thing about it though. What that was, and this is where it's vicious when you break it down. So Russia, long-standing adversary, foe of the United States, wants to regain whatever power it once had, right? And so they're trying to figure out how can they make us weaker. So
How
one
can
of the
they
great
make us
strengths of who we
weaker?
are is it's you can't feel it. It's not like a tank, but it is something that's real. Is that people respect that we have a democracy, right? So it gives us strength when we're on the world stage. And one of the greatest pillars of a democracy is free and open elections. So what does Russia do? Oh, let's mess with that. So what do? They then say, how can we get the American public to not have confidence and to start going at each other? How can we break whatever unity exists in that country?
So they said, how can they mess with the vote? How can they mess with the unity of the country? I don't know if you know, Kamala, but this country ain't never been united. I know you Indian and Jamaican and shit, but they ain't never been united here. You did?
So they test out a couple of things to see what can get the American public going at each other, pointing fingers at each other. They test out a bunch of stuff. Guess what gains the most heat?
Racism?
Race.
Race. So you saying what happened last cycle was race? That's what played a part in it? Russia played a part in that with race? Is race what got Trump elected, y'all? Because I don't believe so. Because black people didn't vote for him. So if you're talking about race as it relates to black people didn't vote for Hillary. So what she's saying is that robots like me, you know, people who was talking about how fucked up Hillary is and shit, that's what really played a part in it, goddamn it. You did? Bringing up race. They don't want you to talk about race, goddamn it. And how the Democrats ain't gonna do shit for people of your race. Keep going.
So that's what they start to do, right? That's what they start to do. They did it then, they will do it now. You know, people have said, if you look at, for example, the heat that ended up around the bend the knee and Colin Kaepernick. Many smart people have said it actually was not a thing. The Russian bots started taking that on.
Oh, shit. Do y'all hear her? She said, y'all, that the Colin Kaepernick shit, that wasn't really shit. Nobody really gave a fuck, y'all. That was actually the Russian bots. I guess Russian bots just went to tweeting, this is a problem? Or how dare he kneel? So what you saying it was in reverse? You did to get Trump elected, just saying, we're outraged. How would that get him elected? By them being outraged. By the Colin Kaepernick shit was no big deal. So them people who we saw making videos about how much they hate Colin Kaepernick, that's fake. That was a robot. Them humans we saw, that was a robot, y'all? I didn't know that was a fucking robot. Oh, robots is what the fuck really got people mad. Robots stop watching the NFL, y'all. I'm still new fucking with this bullshit. But robots stopped watching the NFL. That's why the ratings went down. Y'all really know it was because black people stopped watching. It wasn't because the white people stopped watching. Because guess what? They bent to what y'all wanted. They made everybody stand. So why would y'all be the ones that stop and watching? So stop fucking lying, goddammit. It was black people who stopped watching. A lot of people was telling me, man, you need to stop watching all kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So don't act like it was y'all. So what she was saying is, oh, it was robots doing that. That's who was really mad. But robots watch TV too. And oh, don't forget this, y'all. Robots stopped buying Papa John's pizza. Robots did that shit. They stopped buying that nigga pizza, you dig? They didn't like that. Robots did that, y'all. And let's replay this shit, that Colin Kaepernick shit, just so y'all really get my point.
Remember the heat that ended up around the bend the knee and Colin Kaepernick. Many smart people have said it actually was not a thing. The Russian bots started taking that on. Really?
Really? Angela Lee was like, really?
Well, we already know we are.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
You feel like you're being targeted by Russian bots now?
Well, we already know we are.
they already know they being targeted.
So part of the question that
Oh, y'all already know y'all being targeted. How, Kamala? How about you share that with us? Just because people like me talking about your stupid ass and your lame ass policies and how fucked up you is. And yeah, I say it's stupid. Because anybody who out here locking up black men, women, and children, goddamn it, I could call them stupid. I could call them a lot more than that. So whoever don't like that, you can be gone. And if you still fucking new here and shit, you probably don't understand how I get down. If you got a problem with cursed words, you think it's a curse, frogs gonna fall from the sky, you can get the fuck, because we don't need you here. All we want is the powerful, the fucking strong, goddamn it. Continue with this lane.
then back to, how do we get to the solution, right? Knowing that there's a problem.
The fight is fixed, it seems like.
Well, what we have to do is
The
we also
fight is
have to know
fixed.
when we're gonna-
Russia powerful as hell.
And we also have to respond immediately when we know something is inaccurate. Because in 2016, I think it's fair to say a lot of folks thought, oh, nobody's going to take that seriously. That won't gain any heat.
Y'all heard what the hell she just said?
Remember that whole thing, for example, gain any heat. Remember that whole thing, for
Hold
example,
on.
we have to know when we're being played. And we also have to respond immediately when we know something is inaccurate.
So she said we got to respond immediately when we know something is inaccurate. I won't know what's inaccurate. I need a list of what the fuck bots be talking about, because when them bots said you Indian and Jamaican, that bot was right. You know that one Ali Muhammad, he was right. Or when they said that shit Hillary did at Benghazi, they was right. Or that she 3 strikes Hillary, they was right. If it's so-called bots, goddammit, they was right. Them some smart-ass bots, goddammit. Let's keep going, y'all.
Because in 2016, I think it's fair to say a lot of folks thought, oh, nobody's going to take that seriously. That won't gain any heat. Remember that whole thing, for example, the Pizzagate thing on Hillary? Remember about whether she was involved in some ring in a pizza parlor? And everybody knew that.
Don't remember that. So how did that affect the vote?
That's not going to go anywhere. Well, we have to pay attention to that stuff.
This is a
And
shame,
know
y'all.
that it's not going to necessarily be real people doing it. It'll be others and those bots that stir it up.
Oh, others and those bots. Now it's others and those bots. They don't want to talk about who others is. Y'all know who others is? The people that's online that's making these type of videos. People who have a fucking input on politics, goddamn it. Because they like to say how the black men don't have no input on politics. They don't do nothing. They don't say nothing yet. When we saying something on YouTube, this, that, and the third, we bots and all others and shit. They don't want to refer to us, goddamn. They don't want to say it's them damn black men, because it be mainly black men online talking that shit. But let's continue.
It generates heat, and then people start getting swept into it, right?
One thing I would say about Donald Trump and all the negativity that he's putting out there is making a lot of the younger people get into politics a lot earlier.
Fuck out of here.
My daughter, who's 6 years old, we were talking.
Look, y'all, I'm about to skip through this part because I don't got time for this. He about to say some bullshit about the climate, and his daughter asked about the climate. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
What's wrong with him?
I've begun to talk about it is the climate.
Fuck climate.
He's pushing science fiction instead of science fact.
Look how long she talked about that bullshit. Boy, she long-winded. Y'all notice the subjects or the questions, they've been talking. She'll have a long-ass response, don't she, for every little thing. And notice, we ain't talk about black people specifically. Not yet. Not yet. Immigrants, all of that. Economy, everything. Babies caged, everything. Let's keep going.
Half of all Americans approve of Trump's handling of the economy. People care about the
Now we on economy, y'all. Next question, economy.
The founder of BET make a statement about that as well.
So how do you run against what looks looks like a strong economy.
So,
And is it a strong economy?
okay, back to the last thing before we just leave that subject. I also want to add water. Flint. Communities around
Won't
the
add
country,
that in for
including the
black
South,
vote. Flint,
they're having
fuck out of
deteriorating
here.
pipes and all that,
Let's
and
skim
put that
through.
on the economy of yours. You know what they point to?
I don't
They
care
point to
about
the
this.
stock market. They're working 2 and 3.
That's pretty big.
Y'all hear that was another tearjerker right there.
Only have to work one job to have a roof over their head and be able to put food on the table.
You know why that's big when you say that?
Listen close.
So for a Jamaican to be telling you to only have one job, that's pretty. I've heard that's pretty big.
He's just living in living color. Bless his heart. He's just living back in the day.
You heard that bullshit? The way her voice changed? She trying to act like she's motherfucking black, y'all. That shit is not cool. He just living like he back in the day. Y'all hear how her voice changes? Not just me. Watch this bullshit.
That's pretty big.
He's just
That's pretty big.
My bad. Look. Listen.
He's just living in living color. Bless his heart. He's just living back in the day.
Living? He just living back in the day?
How stressful that is.
Bless his heart. He's just living back in the day.
That was pure bullshit, but let's keep going. Maybe it's just me.
On a person who has a family and has to work 2 or 3 jobs and can't spend the time they need to spend at home, and it's stressful, period.
That's right. And to your point, it's stressful. Working 2 and 3 jobs means that when your child is coming home from school,
I'm sorry y'all have to sit through
you're
this.
not able to be there. It means
But
that
thank
you're
you
not
for
able to
fucking
spend some of those
subscribing
precious
and
time
rocking
that
with me, you
can
dig?
with
For
a
real,
child,
real talk.
Especially our younger children, which is before they go to bed, reading to them. It has
And this
all
video might
kinds of
lag with my
generational
voice and shit, but good looking for
when
watching this shit
parents and
still,
families have to
goddamn it.
work 2 and
We
3
gonna
jobs
work on all the
just to
kinks.
put food on the table and pay
This a tearjerker, that's why I'm talking over.
Let's keep going.
That tearjerker shit, and we about to skip through the rest of the bullshit. So they went to talking about the economy. Now they talking about credit reports and this, that, and the third. Notice we halfway through it. We 20 minutes in.
With this point. In America today, for almost half of American families, they cannot afford a $400 unexpected expense. In America today, in 99% of the counties, if you are a minimum wage worker working full
Y'all
time,
want to skip through
you
this?
cannot afford
I think so. Because y'all know she talking to everybody else.
Is that we change the tax code.
No, changing
So
the tax
for families
code.
that make less than $100,000 a year, they get a $6,000 tax credit.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Instead of what we need to do, which is to focus on
Let's get to the
working
next
families,
question,
to
please.
focus
When
on
that's
people
at
who
24,
are
25, 24.
And then your proposal, who may, have some issues.
Pure
with some-
bullshit, y'all. This is a
I
shame.
want that on there.
That's a good point. Okay, so here,
We gonna skim through that because
policy
she's
that
still
you're
talking about
referring to,
number other
I
policies
have a
and
plan
bullshit.
that is about really to determine if
Look,
you should
still,
qualify.
y'all.
Because the whole
Still
point of
talking about
supposed
this
to be to
bullshit
measure
and
our
qualify
situations.
for a loan and all of this bullshit.
Only people that can afford it, low income. Like, they made a big deal on opportunity zones, right?
Yeah.
They said opportunity zones a great thing, and you could get tax abatements, and that's wonderful, right? But
All right.
it's gonna stop somebody
We just skimming
a
through, y'all.
millionaire or-
Let's just skim through.
So does it only benefit people who
Skim through. Just so I keep y'all on every topic, goddamn it. Thank you for still watching.
And then folks, families that are living in historically redline communities, and they have to be
Red lining and all of that.
for at least 10 years. So that incarcerated
Get past the bullshit.
folks,
That's some bill she talking about that she working on with AOC, Alexandria Cortez. Let me tell y'all something. Alexandria Cortez don't give a fuck about black people. They asked her about reparations. You know what the fuck she said? The only way I support it if Hispanics get it too. Man, get the fuck out of here. But you working with her. She ain't working with you. God damn it, and if she is, she working for her people while you working for some people who I don't even know, god damn it, because you ain't working for black people. Keep going. I'm just keeping us on topic.
public housing.
Public housing she working on.
Conviction is and we just announced is to basically eliminate.
Let's go
that.
to the
So
next
basically,
question at
that
fucking
person-
2842.
Why is AOC so polarizing to older Democrats?
2842.
I think she is different experience.
Look,
So do you think sexism plays a
Sexism. That's the next one. Just so we hear all the topics, y'all. We done been through all of them. Just to recap, we done been through the crying babies, the economy, goddammit, the credit bill that she working on. We went through the bill she working on with AOC, Alexandria Cortez, and now we on sexism. Let's just skim through because I don't give a fuck about none of that. They trying to relate to black women, goddammit, because they need your vote. They need you to still believe in the Democrats, no matter how much they fuck over you and ignore your babies dying in cold blood by the fucking police department that you supposed to trust, goddammit. They ain't never even talk about that, y'all. And keep in mind, we still ain't hear nothing about black people on the Breakfast Club, even though she came here for the black vote. We ain't hear the word black people yet. Black people. Did y'all hear that? I ain't hear it. Let's go.
They're being attacked right now when it comes to our bodies. And even looking at Donald Trump.
We going past that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Women's access, there's legal and physician-assisted help.
And then there'll be illegal backdoor.
Right,
just
out
like
of
there used to be.
right. So it is a real issue, and
Come on.
decisions not only.
Let's get to the next
year of
question.
our Lord 2019.
Look.
Women are paid 80 cents on the dollar.
Still on the sexism bullshit. Long answers about everything. Y'all remember that. Come on.
People equally, and then they have to post that.
Senator Harris.
Senator Harris.
Oh, no, I'm Kamala.
It's like,
She Kamala.
Name me Kamala.
Oh,
there
there go that voice
people
again.
in the United
My
States
mama
that
named me.
just name them senator.
Y'all heard that? When that voice changed, my mama named me Kamala. The way she trying to say it, y'all. I know it's not just me hearing this shit, bro. Let me replay that.
Senator Harris.
Oh, no, I'm Kamala.
It's like,
My mother named me Kamala. Although there may be
Bullshit,
many people
y'all.
in the United States Senate whose mothers named them senator.
but I feel like, with everybody on stage, it's almost like, free, we're going to raise minimum wage, free health care, free student loans.
Everybody
Black
saying
people
what you
gonna
wanna
get
hear.
reparations.
Yeah.
It's like, you get a car. You get
Oh,
a
you
car.
said
It
reparations.
sounds good, but what's real and what's bullshit? Like,
It sounds good, but what's real was bullshit.
really do.
That's
Right now it sounds good.
He asking her as president, y'all. What the fuck can she really do, motherfucker? Like, all of this shit really sound good, but what can y'all really do? Let's watch her bounce around.
But, everybody
That's
wants
right.
to massage you.
Right,
but
'cause it's
what
great.
can we really, really do?
Lofty ideals, but can these things happen?
They can't.
When you become president, what can you really do?
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's why I'm not churning out plans like a factory, because it is.
She says she not turning out plans like a factory. You just not told us you working on some shit with AOC, this, that, and the third about public housing. All you been talking about is plans. How you gonna help the immigrants, this, that, and the third. But let's go. Because she stay exposing herself.
It's really important to me that any plan that I'm prepared to implement is actually doable.
So you see the bullshit too. Bull crap.
Well, I just think that, okay, here's the generous way to say that.
Yes, ma'am.
People are aspirational, and so you have a goal, and then, and that should be the goal, and then let's try and get there, right? But for example, my plan about changing the tax bill, the tax code so that
One of her plans, right? The tax code plan.
families under $100,000 get up to $6,000 that they can collect at $500 a month. You know how we're going to pay for that? On day one, we're going to repeal that tax bill that Trump passed that benefits the top 1% and the biggest corporations. I've got a whole proposal that's about teacher pay, because our teachers are paid nowhere near their value. Teachers across America.
That's two. She gonna help the teachers get paid.
94% of them in our public schools are coming out of their own pocket to help pay for school supplies. Teachers are paid on average 11%.
This the stuff that she gonna do as soon as she
I've got
get
a whole
elected, I
plan.
guess.
Basically, a federal investment in closing the teacher pay gap. How are we going to pay for that? We're going to increase the estate taxes, because actually people at the top 1% can afford to pay more and should. So every plan that I have, I will speak for myself, comes with a how-to and that it can be done.
Will it get passed through Senate or Republican Senate? Because to Envy's point,
Yeah, I heard that shit. When he asked her what can she really do, she went to naming stuff that she was working on, right? So I'm guessing this is what she can really do. She, even though she said she didn't have a whole lot of plans, she sure named a lot of them. She said she gonna change the tax code. Wow, that's a big thing you need to do as soon as you fucking get in, because that's so alarming. Second, she said she gonna make sure teachers could get paid. Oh, about time that fucking happened, because y'all can roll out millions of fucking billions of dollars to Israel or whoever the fuck y'all won't pay today, but you can't even pay firefighters, teachers, and fucking cops. And third, she gonna say she have a few initiatives. So you got a whole lot of shit, god damn it, to say that you don't have a whole lot of plans and aspirations. That's because your ass ain't want to speak on reparations though. But we could let you dodge that because we don't expect you to, speak on no black issues like that anyway. Press play.
That's one of the reasons I get mad when they say, "Oh, you can't impeach Trump; it'll never get through Senate." 90%
It ain't.
of Democrats say probably won't get through a Republican Senate.
Democrats don't want to
there are
impeach
actually
him.
two initiatives that I have that I'm gonna do by executive action. Because to your point, I'm done, and it is within the executive branch and the power of the president to do certain things within her power that do not require congressional consent or approval.
That's one thing Donald Trump has definitely taught us.
That's right. Right. Like, pay attention.
It's just so easy for them to try to scare you into voting for whatever Democrat.
Rightly, and I hope to have your support. Please go to KamalaHarris.org. The other piece of it is that we got to take back the Senate. And so, for everybody listening, pay attention to those Senate races, because that's real.
Right.
That's real. Yeah, and again, it gets back to the point that elections matter. When you win, so when Democrats are in the majority in the United States Senate, it will be a lot easier to get some of these investments in working families.
Once again, when you vote the Democrats in,
As far as I'm concerned, these are
when you vote us in, we gonna give you everything you need. Goddamn, you vote the Democrats in blindly because we ain't trying to speak on what the fuck we gonna do for you. Then we'll be able to do what we want. Even though when you asked me about my plans, it was about the tax code and all of that other shit. Still, y'all, we're on the Black Breakfast Club, and I think she looking for the black vote, but I ain't heard black people yet. I ain't heard black man at all. I think I heard black woman once. The word black overall, probably 3 times. Let's continue.
about investments in American families. And it's about saying, look, I'm prepared every day to put money into an American family, put money into to the workers of America, and
Come on.
return on that investment. So don't talk to me just about cost. Talk to me about the return on the investment.
Come on.
Let's switch gears a little bit and talk about Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
You got Joe Biden's ass at the debate.
Got his ass.
Yeah, you pressed him on his record about busing. But a lot of people have noted that, your position on busing is the same as Biden's. Is it the same?
No, it is not.
Okay. That's a misconception.
Look at him. Okay, that's all we had to hear.
Fox News, too.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion, including him. But let's clear that up. Thank you. We cannot rewrite history on this, and that was part of the reason I
Can't rewrite history.
America's history on this issue is that there had to be busing because there were people like those segregationists who served in the United States Senate, who served in the Congress, who served in state houses, who were
Let's stop there right there. Y'all heard that? Them segregationists who was in Congress, Senate, state houses. Them segregationists was everywhere. So y'all think they disappeared? The sons and daughters of them segregationists, and y'all know how politics is, it be a family type thing, it's who you know and what you know and this, that, and the third. Y'all think like the people who fighting against you really disappear like some of y'all think segregationists and shit, that shit just disappeared, people who fighting against you. Do anybody think that? She said they was everywhere. You really think they disappeared? That was just a couple decades ago. Let's go.
using every breath they had.
Using every breath they had.
Of the public schools of America. And before that, were using every power they had to segregate those schools. So busing had to happen. And the fact is that we just have a disagreement, the vice president and I, on that point, which is
This woman
I
is shamed.
absolutely am in favor of what had to happen at that time. And he and I have a disagreement. disagreement about that in terms of his believing
Good.
that was necessary or
You
not.
was for busing. Look, I'm just
And
letting it
fast
play
forward
through
to
because we don't want, misconstrue nobody's statements and shit.
They were then, for a variety of reasons that are different. Now we don't have people in state houses and legislatures in the United States Congress who are pushing for segregation by law and pushing against integration. But what we do have is a situation where, here's where I'm going to go through a little bit of history, but I think it's really important to mention. So Brown versus Board of Education in 1954, the United States Supreme Court said separate but equal is not constitutional. You cannot say that when you have black
Oh,
children
yeah?
and white children being educated separately, that they're getting an equal education, because we know that's not the case.
It's not? That sound weird as fuck because they have public schools and they have private schools, so they not equal? You telling me it's not fair? Wow.
So Brown v. Board of Education said desegregate America's schools. Part of what, and I wouldn't be standing here if Brown v. Board of Education wasn't decided. That being said, part of the, I think, unintended consequence perhaps, but part of the effect.
Hold on, y'all. Did she just admit or say that if she never went to a white school, she would have never made it to where she was? You don't have faith that if you went to an all-black school as a fucking child, goddammit, you would have made it to be senator? Maybe your black teacher was a good-ass teacher with the little bit of fucking resources that they had. What you mean you wouldn't be there today? Let's keep going.
Was white families started, and those families with resources started pulling their children out of these public schools so that their children would not have to go to school or would not have to be bused. Because remember, busing was not only that we were sent to the rich neighborhoods, but right.
They definitely didn't want that.
So families started pulling.
Look at
That's
him.
just an
Charlemagne,
unfortunate fact.
ooh, that dude get on
And
my
what
nerves.
happened over a period of time, for a variety of reasons, including that, was that we started pulling resources out of public education. And so again,
Let's stop right there. You heard her? That's what she said we did. America, they started pulling resources out of public education. Now, don't that add up with what I was saying? Oh, public school and private school. So what they did is make sure all of us be in the inner city, as they fucking call it, and go to them schools while they could move and go to the suburbs and build a private schools, goddamn it. See how that shit go? And then them people like Kamala Harris who know what the fucking game plan was, what they did is even further pull resources from us, you dig? Made sure we get fucked up books. Make sure they put, instead of slave, they put indentured servant and shit inside of a book. That's what her people knew about. She helped them do the shit, hugging this shit. Let's keep going.
almost the majority of states, you will find, with many exceptions, but you will find generally that it is poor children and children of color.
The fuck is children of color?
Who are
What's
in a situation
the
where
fuck?
their schools, their teachers,
Just let
their
them do it.
administrations are not being given the resources that are necessary to adequately educate our children.
So you're not for busing, or you are for busing?
For that period of time, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
He was talking about that.
I'm saying that right now, mandatory busing. Look, busing in terms of whether a school district decides to do it, it's up
Look
to
at
them.
her,
That's
look.
in their tool belt. But
It's up to the
what we
state.
have
She
now
ain't
is a
even say
situation
she was
where-
against it. She ain't won't just say I'm against that. What's going on? The busing of today or making people go to school today. She said, "Oh, it's up to the states." That sound familiar. Like Joy Reid, it was the states and shit. They like to dish their little bills out and be like, "Oh, it's up to the states to do that." That way you don't have a specific finger to point to. Unless you in that state. Goddamn it. But keep going.
where we needed court intervention because
Oh, you need a court. He ain't ask you
right now,
that. He
courts
asked you
cannot
where you stand,
intervene
not the
to
court.
require mandatory busing because there are a series of cases that said they can't. So that's where we are.
What's your relationship with Joe Biden? Because he seemed like
All right, let's start right there. He just not asked her, what's your relationship with Joe Biden? After all of that old bullshit about her saying, let the states decide. Oh, we probably need a court or something. We need to figure something out. He said, what's your relationship with Joe Biden?
a little startled and a little upset about that. He was
He said he was
thinking something
surprised
like,
you attacked him.
You even met Bo before, and I was like, what does that have to do with the other? Like, it felt like he was looking for sympathy. What's your relationship?
I was the first Well, let's go back to Barack Obama. I supported him when he ran for United States Senate.
She loved
He
Barack.
came out and supported me when I ran for re-election as district attorney of San Francisco. I'm told that I was the first elected person in California to endorse him when he decided to run for president. In fact,
The first
along with
coon
my
to hop
family, we went
along.
out to Springfield when he and Michelle announced.
Hold on, y'all. She said she was the first one in California to endorse that boy. So what that tells you is because he a Democrat, she endorsed him. She was quickly on board with Joe Biden, you dig? Or quickly on board with Barack or whoever. She didn't even do her due diligence on fucking Joe Biden just to see what the fuck was going on with him. Like we did and others, goddammit. Or even with Barack. She could have led the charge like, hold on, black people. Barack is out here bad, goddammit. Hold on, I don't think we should trust him. You ain't do no type of due diligence. You just voted blindly like you want us to do for you, huh? Keep going.
His candidacy. And so I was very involved from the very beginning of that campaign. I will remind you, and it is important to know that early in those days, Joe Biden was running against Barack Obama. But
That's when he was making comments like Barack Obama was the first black male he ever met that was bright, articulate, and clean.
but then
Y'all heard that? And she quickly kept talking. Charlamagne just not said that's when he made them comments about Barack Obama being the first articulate black person he ever fucking met. Ain't that a bitch? Because only when you speak proper English and all of that are you articulate and shit. You gotta speak their language right, goddammit. That's why I make sure I fuck it up, goddammit. I'm happy I'm from the South that most motherfuckers don't even be understanding or whatever the fuck they be saying. Or think you're dumb. That way you get to outsmart them by looking at you. Because when people think you're dumb, they tend to treat you like you're dumb. So you could check them out like, look at this idiot. And that gives you the upper hand. So let's go.
but I want to say this. Then there was a joining forces, and
Notice she didn't speak on him saying that Barack Obama was the first articulate dude. Let's rewind that shit. We got all day.
there was a joining.
Bright, articulate, and clean.
But I want to say this. Then there was a joining forces, and
You joined them
and
when they